The Robot Revolution, Season 2 premiere of the Shuti Gatwa Doctor Who. It was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. You know what I really liked about this episode was the companion. I really liked her. She is great. And I loved the robots in the episode. Those big red robots with the laser guns. It seemed like something out of Flash Gordon. Even their ship, their rocket ship. So that was cool. That was cool. It had to do with some connection between his new companion, who happens to be a nurse, and her ex boyfriend from 10 years back. And she happens to be the queen of some random planet. And that's why these robots come looking for her. But the episode ends with the doctor being unable to get to Earth. And it finds out that on the day she wanted to return back to Earth, which was literally like the next day after they left, the Earth was destroyed on May 24th, 2025. So that's how the episode ends. And I really enjoyed it. Now, a lot of people don't like Ncuti Gatwa as Doctor Who. I really didn't mind, and I thought he was okay as Doctor Who, you know? But my favorite Doctor Who personally is Matt Smith. And if I were Disney Plus, I would get Edgar Wright, Simon Pegg, and Nick Frost. You know, all those people from Shaun of the Dead and Spaced and Hot Fuzz. I would get them to start a new Doctor Who starring Matt Smith, because they would be able to attract all different kinds of actors. Um, and I gotta tell you that I don't think that Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor Who has connected with fans. And, you know, in his interviews, I've heard him say things to Doctor Who fans like, if you don't like it, you can eat grass. And all these things, you know. He's, you know, one of these progressive actors who pushes what the company wants him to push, the progressive stuff. So I didn't mind Ncuti Gatwa. I like this episode, but I could understand why now the showrunner is saying that there might be a hiatus on Doctor Who. You know, they might take a little break from Doctor Who. And that's a real shame, because there are so many Doctor Who fans um that I'm just surprised they haven't brought back Matt Smith, you know. And now that Disney is part of Doctor Who and everything, I'm surprised they haven't called back that whole era of the Matt Smith, of the girl from Guardians of the Galaxy, actress Karen Gillan. She started off on Doctor Who. Amy Pond, right? So, with Disney and everything, I'm surprised they haven't contacted also like um, I'm trying to think of all the British side of everything, but James Gunn would know how to handle Doctor Who for sure. You know, we could only wish that we could get a Doctor Who special made by James Gunn. That's exactly what I want to see. You know, Disney Plus doing. You know, getting this talent. People maybe even like Christopher Nolan. He's British, and giving us our Christopher Nolan's take on Doctor Who. You know, the Inception guy. So these are things that I can understand why people don't like having connected with the Disney Plus Doctor Who, because I really liked the last season. Um, but a lot of people really liked Matt Smith's Doctor Who. So that's all. And I'm just surprised they didn't bring back more of that era. So, great episode, I thought. It was a great episode. But I don't blame the fans. You know, I don't blame Doctor Who could used to be a lot bigger. Let me tell you, when it was on the Sci-Fi Channel. Remember when it was on the Sci-Fi Channel? I mean, every Friday night they were getting ratings, and then it got on Netflix. When Netflix first started, when they were still mailing out DVDs, one of the first things to stream on Netflix was Doctor Who. And I'm sure their numbers were huge. So I'm surprised they didn't bring back Rose. That you know, they could have done a lot more. I think nobody, David Tennant's Doctor Who, nobody really cares for anymore. You know, I want to see um, Matt Smith's Doctor Who for sure come back. And I also Doctor Who used to attract really big names, you know, like Neil Gaiman and all these. I think Simon Pegg even wrote one of the episodes um, from series one. And you know who the other Doctor Who I want to see come back is Eccleston, Christopher Eccleston's Doctor Who, Voldemort's Doctor Who, because now that they're doing the Harry Potter remake, that it would also be a great time to bring back Christopher Eccleston's Doctor Who. So that's my take. The episode I thought was great. I love the Flash Gordon style of the robots. I also liked their leader, which at first they thought the leader was called AI, but it was actually called Al. It was her boyfriend, her ex boyfriend from 10 years back. He turned into some freaking crazy, you know, something like Brainiac from Superman. He turned into some crazy, and the costume effects were really cool, you know. So Doctor Who's back. This is great. You know, I'm a Whovian. Um, and what are your thoughts on the episode? Comment below. Like the video. But what are your thoughts of Shutikawa's Doctor Who? I really like the episode. I gotta tell you. And you know, I hope it doesn't go on hiatus. I hope it does not go on hiatus. Okay? We need a new Doctor Who every single year. Every single year they gotta put out a new season of Doctor Who. And I gotta tell you that I really liked the last season. The season 1 of Doctor Who. So I really liked it. And I really liked this episode. So check it out. The Robot Revolution.